The second section of Home tab is a slide section that we want to examine the different options that are in your slide. In the previous video, I told you about the ways of creating slides. Now we want to see what options are in this menu. If you want to create a new slide with a special layout, you can open this list and select your favorite layout that your slide be created for you according to the selected layout. And if you want your new slide be exactly same as your selected slide with the same and copied information, you can use duplicate selected slides. Which actually is not just for one slide. For example, by holding the Control key, I select two slides, and then from new slide I click on the duplicate selected slides and two selected and copied. And the next section is called Slides from Outline, which I'm going to explain it for you now. What does it mean? What is the concept of outline? This means, for example, that you may already have the content of your slide in a Word file, and now you want your PowerPoint software to connect to Word and read the contents of your presentation slide from the Word to be and prepare a slide for you quickly. To do this, I have prepared a list already, and now I want to explain you that what setting you should do in Word that the Word be able to connect to the PowerPoint and make your slides perfectly. Now I create two lists that have a title and some subtitles, but we should do some setting here. For starting, setting first of all, you should go to the View tab and select the outline option as you see. If you don't set any special setting, all your lists should be present in this way. But now you know that which title should be the title of the slide and which should be subtitle. I know that this should be my title, and I click on it and selected it. And for selecting the next title, I hold Control key and select the next title and other titles as well. For instance, this concept consists of 4 titles, then you should give level 1 to these titles here. Each concept that be added in level 1 will be added as a title in your slide, and then we select the rest by holding the Control key. Just be careful about not selecting the main titles, and from this section you choose level 2 for it. Do you see the shape? This change should happen to you too, and these level 2s will be in your slide as a bullet point. Here I have 4 titles. It will create 4 slides for me. In the first slide, it puts the title before the beginning and makes a bullet point and puts the concept, and in another slide actually it will make slide by the introducing title and will put this information as a bullet point in the next slide. I'm telling you that it's a good rule to add this much information in your slide as a bullet point. Just I had to create this document to tell you how can the PowerPoint be connected to the Word. For example, in the third slide, the title would be Tricks, and this information will be shown as a bullet points in my slide. If you don't give label to your information in your PowerPoint in New Slide section here, Slides from Outline, select your Word file without setting, and in a simple way it will make a slide for every paragraph. Here I selected which one is title and which one is content. It will make a slide for me based on the thing I selected. If I didn't do that, it would make a slide for each paragraph. For example, it would make a slide for parallax with photo. Another slide would be combined shapes with photo, and it would put all the text one have here in another slide. Well, after you have done your work and set these changes, click on the Close Outline view and save your Word file, and you should close your file. Now you open the PowerPoint software and now choose the place that you want those slides be situated. For not being messy, I create a new and a blank slide, and from Home tab New Slide section, I select Slides from Outline. This window will open for me and tells me that you can select your Word document, and I choose that Word document and insert it. So I wait a while that the connection between Word and PowerPoint can be made, and based on the setting, the slides will be created for me. As you see, it happens here. And I delete this existing slide that was created when I create the document. It makes 4 slides for me that shows a title and bullet point for me in this way. Another option that exists in the slide section is reuse slides option. What does it do? It says that you can select a PowerPoint file by clicking on Browse. You can select a PowerPoint file, and then without being open in PowerPoint, in another PowerPoint file, all its slides will be shown here, and now by clicking in your favorite slide, it can be added to the presentation file. By one click, you can transfer the slide, and the slide will be transferred from another file to your presentation without opening the previous PowerPoint file, just by selecting the slide. It will be transferred to your slide. This was all about reuse slide section. Another section in the slide section is layouts. As I explained before, you can create a new slide in different layouts, or you can change the slide layout that you have. Another section is a key called reset. What does this key do? For example, you select a layout for your slide like this layout, then you change the size different parts of this layout. You make it bigger or smaller, and then you get regretful from the changing the size in the different part of your slide. Clicking on reset key would be enough to return the layout of your slide to the original state. In order not to miss our next videos, you can click on the subscribe button and the bell. Thanks for accompanying me on this video. Bye bye.